Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day here in Kuala Lumpur.
Today we are spending our day in Little India, and our goal is to get as many snacks as we can. But first, we've got to get here. We are starting our day with a monorail ride. We're going from Hang Tuah over to Tun Sambatan, which is 2.5 ringgits each. The lowest bills I had were 10, so now I have 5 ringgit worth of coins. And we also got our tokens. And then we want the KL Central line. It's really hard for me not to smile when riding a monorail. They're just too cool. And I believe that the two forms of public transportation we've used here in Kuala Lumpur so far, the two different trains, are actually electric, which is even cooler. Oh, didn't like my token? There we go. Now I'm the one having problems. Our first stop is here at this sidewalk bakery. The process here is that you just grab a bag and then you start filling it with what you want. We're going to start with these sesame things. And then we're grabbing that, which looks interesting, and we have no clue what it is. And now we got to figure out how to pay. She's very busy, so we're going with the strategy of just holding what we have and holding some money and hoping it's our turn soon. We're starting off with these two things from the sidewalk bakery. It came out to 2.8 ringgit, which I think is about 50 cents.
Yeah, so it's like a sticky jelly, and it's got sugar in it. Yeah, it's actually really good.
And this is like a potongo, but it's covered in sesame seeds. It's really good. I really like the texture. It's like perfectly fluffy too. We've been to a couple of Chinatowns around the world now, but this is our very first Little India, so we're kind of excited to see what it's like. And hopefully they have a lot of food.
Yeah, right now it's 2 p.m. on a weekday, so we might not see as many food options as there are compared to the weekend, but we still, gotta keep some hope out there. And the goal for today is to find Panipuri and to drink masala chai from one of the street vendors.
We are in the Brickfield area, and you know that you're in the right spot when you start seeing these arches. Came across another cool stand.
I want to try this.
Next snack, we came across Indian goodie stand on the sidewalk. We got two things, and these came out to 1.8 ringgit.
Yeah, which is about 40 cents.
I think this is a pakora. It looks different than the ones I know, so it might not be. If you know what it is, correct me. But it looked really good.
This is like a cake ball, and around it, it's got something sweet. It's not too sweet. It's really good.
And this is like a veggie cake ball. It definitely has green chili, maybe some green pepper, and maybe a hint of curry. But really good.
I wonder if this got banana in it.
It actually has really nice flavor.
It's really flavorful.
Yeah, it tastes just like banana bread. I could see that fried ball with like some curry soup or something to dip it in. That'd be amazing. And I mean, really, I wanted to try one of everything from that stand, but we gotta pace ourselves.
We got a long way ahead of us today. In this area, you'll also see a lot of stores selling traditional clothing, household items, and a lot of jewelry stores.
I think we found our Panipuri stop.
How much is that, Panipuri?
This one free 10 piece starting at 5 piece starting.
New Mexico.
Yeah, the US, New Mexico, USA.
This one can buy. This one candy coconut. Oh, it's sweet.
This tastes just like one of those like bandera candies with coconut. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Checking this off now out of our list. We got some panipuri, and inside it's filled with potato, onions, and it's got chickpeas as well. And then they pour some like chutney sauce over it and some water as well. I heard that when you eat this, it just like explodes in your mouth, flavorful, full of explosion, and I'm really excited to try this. This is my first pani puri.
Explosion.
Wow. It's really crispy, but once you bite into it, it's just like water, boom. And it's got a strong onion flavor. It's really spicy too. It's really good, yeah.
We also got this dessert because it kind of looks like a baked potato, and I wanted to see what it actually tasted like. Let's see. It's kind of like the bread. The bread has a very mild sweetness, but then it's like a kind of cream sauce inside of it that is pretty sweet. It's pretty good, and it's like soaked in something.
It reminds me of the ball I just ate, but the feeling is different.
Yeah, it doesn't taste as much like banana bread, but it's pretty good. I like it. In total, we paid 10 ringgit for everything. There's a few more panipuri places and dessert places, so you have plenty of options. It is just starting to rain a little bit, which means we gotta hurry and look for some chai. While we are waiting out the rain, we stopped at a place that has some chai. That is hot.
Yeah, fresh.
Pretty good. It's not as spicy as the other one that we had, but it still tastes pretty good. Those two teas were 3.6 ringgits, or about 70 cents.
Wow. We are having a cheap day today here, and a very flavorful day.
I don't know, I kind of think that might have been Tet Tarik. Tastes a little bit more like Tet Tarik than chai, but I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
It is still dripping just a little bit, so we're gonna head into the mall that's here just across the street and take a peek at what the mall in Little India looks like. You will never believe what they have here at this mall. They have a Kong Cafe. This is our go-to in Vietnam, the coconut coffee, and it's definitely more expensive here. That was really the main thing we wanted to do at that mall, is take a look at Kong Cafe, see if it was real or just a mirage. Before we do anything else, we're gonna come back here and grab some stuff for dinner. We're gonna grab a few things. Everything is vegetarian, so we can try one of everything if we were so inclined. So we're gonna grab one of these too. You want one?
Sure, I'll try one.
Okay. ¿Qué más? Una empanada?
Ooh, empanada. Yeah, I can try that one.
Una empanada?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's plenty.
Alright. I'm gonna try one of these two.
Dang, Moses said.
That's dinner.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you. $6.40 for everything.
Ooh, secured the bag.
I'm actually feeling kind of full at this point. So
Yeah, me too.
I don't know how much more we're gonna get.
Yeah, that's plenty enough for dinner. But it is just bread.
I think maybe pick up like one thing to share from a restaurant, because there's so many Indian restaurants here, and like we could get an entire meal for what it costs to get like one thing delivered through Grabs.
Yeah.
Like at that place we went to for tea, masala dosa is only 4 ringgit, which the one that we had the other day, I want to say was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
expensive.
a lot cheaper here. We were expecting a bit more activity on this street, but I think that's only at night or maybe only the weekends. There's still a good amount of carts out though if you're looking for some snacks, because I mean we filled up pretty easily.
Yeah, and most of the restaurants are open, so if you want to come early in the day and meet the crowds, this is the time.
We're gonna try out this place, Mr. Nan and Mrs. Aili. It's an all-vegetarian restaurant.
We stopped by this local restaurant and we ordered samosas. I don't really know what we're feeling tonight, but samosas was like our first thought. And then also what we got from the street vendor. So I'm really excited that we're gonna be eating Indian food tonight and all day.
And when we got in, it started pouring rain outside. So we got a little bit of masala chai to wait it out. Finished up our tea and it is still raining out here. Now it is super hot and super humid and also really, really dark. Luckily, most of these businesses have a covering out front so we can walk covered. I think in all this excitement we forgot to mention that the samosa and the tea were 12 and about half each. So in total that's how much?
$2.75.
Not too bad. The samosas cost the same as the tea there though. Alright, I think we're just gonna have to run. We still had a couple more things planned to do here in Little India, but this is the very first real monsoon rain we've experienced. It's usually like short little 5-10 minute flash floods, but this has been sustained heavy rain for like 20 or 30 minutes now.
And I guess the rain is an excuse to come back to Little India. We're not done. There were a couple things we wanted to hit, but you know, we can't predict the weather.
So now to get back home, monorail from KL Central, and we're going to Hang Tuah, and we need 2 tickets. Just keeps getting stronger and stronger. You can barely see the world's tallest building over there.
That was so loud! Thunder was like right next to us.
Oh. Looks like the trains are stopped on the track. We have never experienced rain this heavy. This is so cool.
And thunder is so close.
Now we are headed back to our local mall. And back indoors. Last time we were here, we just took a peek at this, but we were kind of in a hurry to make it to the mosque for visitation hours. So now we're gonna come take a better look at the Japanese gardens. Even when it's pouring rain outside, this mall is completely empty. Our apartment building is right there, behind this giant police station. And when we look here at night, we always see these lights and we're wondering what it was, but it's just a giant staircase. And here's what the rooftop looks like in the rain. Of course, we gotta come back and check out our favorite bookstore here. We've seen a couple of cash registers around and an information desk. But we've never seen any employees here.
Yeah, and like the book that I'm looking for is really hard to find. Does it help that this library is slash bookstore is huge?
Hello.
Hi.
I really like that the books here are pretty affordable. Almost every book is under $5, which in the US, any book is like 20 bucks. Even the digital ones are like 15, 20 bucks. All right, we've wasted enough time. It's time to just brave the rain and walk the 5 minutes back to our apartment. Just one more hill to get to our apartment.
And there's no point in waiting out the rain because I don't think it's gonna stop.
Yeah, it's already been a couple of hours, so we're just dealing with it. We'll shower in a bit anyways.
Yeah, hey, at least it's not sunny.
Alright, we picked up our water for the next couple of days. And I think we're gonna call it here. We're just gonna enjoy the rain and spend a little bit of time binging one of our favorite shows. And then gotta get to work. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.